Hello viewers, welcome to my channel KK Concepts of Electrical Engineering.
Capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor with two dielectric media. Consider a parallel plate capacitor with space between the plates filled with the two different insulating materials. So this is epsilon R1 and this is epsilon R2 relative permittivities. This is having the charge positive. Let this be Q positive, and this is having the charge. Let this be negative, Q negative, and the slab thickness is D1 and D2 each, and the voltage applied is V1 and V2 for each slabs, and the total voltage applied for this capacitor is, let this be V. A is the area of each plate. V1 equals to E1 D1. Similarly, V2 equals to E2 D2. And voltage V equals to V1 plus V2. For dielectric interface, the normal components of the field intensities are equal. Therefore, dN1 equals to dN2. Therefore, D equals to epsilon 1 E1 for first materials to epsilon 2 E2, from which E1 equals to D by epsilon 1 and E2 equals to D by epsilon 2. This we can write D by epsilon naught epsilon R1, and this we can write D by epsilon naught epsilon R2. From these two equations we can write V1 equals to, E1 is D by epsilon naught epsilon R1 of D1, and from these two equations we can write V2 equals to D by epsilon naught epsilon R2 of D2. V1 plus V2 equals to, D is common, divided by epsilon is also common, then 1 by epsilon R1 plus 1 by epsilon R2, which is equals to V. And we know rho S equals to dN equals to d equals to Q by A, from which Q equals to dA. From the definition, capacitance is given by Q by voltage dA. Substitute dA divided by V is equal to d epsilon naught. So A epsilon naught divided by d1 by epsilon R1 plus d2 by epsilon R2 farads. If there are several dielectric of relative permittivities, let it be epsilon R1, epsilon R2, epsilon R3 and so on, then the capacitance is C equals to A epsilon naught divided by D1 divided by epsilon R1 plus D2 divided by epsilon R2 plus D3 divided by epsilon R3 and so on, which we can write C equals to A epsilon naught divided by sigma D epsilon R farads.
If you have any suggestions and queries, please mention in the comments. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching the video. Please stay tuned for more videos.